Good afternoon everyone and welcome to the Water Network's weekly vlog. I'm Fred White, I'm the Leakage Business Lead for the West. I've got two items to cover off this week. Firstly, leakage and the impact of Ramadan on the way we measure leakage. And secondly, a request around environmental champions. So firstly, leakage and the way Ramadan impacts on that. So for those observing Ramadan, I'd like to say Ramadan Mubarak. And for those who are observing Ramadan, that means they don't eat and drink during the day, but they do eat and drink during the night. So that impacts on when we measure leakage between 3:15 and 4:15 in the morning. I think from a business perspective, there's a couple of things that we need to take note of. Firstly, in terms of working practices, we need to avoid doing night work in those areas. And secondly, from a targeting perspective, obviously it's difficult to see where there's leakage. So we need to stick to our routines and following up alarms, etc. So moving on to the second item, that's around environmental champions. So the environment is intrinsic to the way we work in customer operations, and we're looking to professionalise that by having environmental champions. We're looking for 100 folks who are going to be trained up, and there's going to be a development pathway. And that's in accordance with some work done between the Academy and CIWEM, that's the Chartered Institute for Water and the Environment. And if you're interested in volunteering for that, can I just ask that you contact Ross Stokes or Natalie Round. So just to recap, two items this week. It's around Ramadan and the way that impacts on the way we measure leakage, and making sure that we're aware of, when we work in those areas. And secondly, if you want to volunteer to be an environmental champion, please get in touch with Ross or Natalie. That's all for this week. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Goodbye.